Hi, this is CryptoPump, and today we're diving into the world of Dex Screener. In this video, I will introduce you to Dex Screener, a powerful tool that helps me find promising tokens on decentralized exchanges. We will walk through all its sections, from the homepage to the finer details, so you can confidently search for tokens, analyze data, and choose promising projects. We'll proceed at a calm pace, ensuring that even beginners can understand and master everything. To keep you one step ahead in the world of cryptocurrencies, join our Telegram channel. There I share exclusive insights and tips that will help you seize important opportunities. The link is in the description, and now let's begin our journey. I monitor tokens daily, and Dex Screener is a huge help. It's a web service I use on both my phone and computer. It shows which projects are currently active and what's worth paying attention to. I started with Ethereum, where fees were high, but there were few bots, and then I moved to Solana. There's a lot of fraud there, but also plenty of opportunities. Want to understand how it works? Let's open Dex Screener and see what it has to offer. The first thing you'll see is the homepage. Right under the logo is a large number, the total trading volume for the day. This number serves as an indicator of market activity. If it increases, say by 20% compared to the previous day, it indicates that people are actively trading and there's potential for growth. On the other hand, if the number drops, it's a sign of stagnation. Usually, I wait until the situation starts to change. A little to the right, you'll notice tabs with the names of different blockchains: Ethereum, Solana, Binance Smart Chain, and a few others. It's like a switch. I can select, for example, Solana, click on it, and the list of tokens updates to show only projects from that network. You can also choose the network you're interested in and continue exploring. Now let's scroll down a bit. Here we find the filters. They help to sift out unnecessary projects and leave only what we really need. The first button is Last 24 Hours. I click on it, and the service shows the tokens that have appeared in the last day. Then I set the parameters. I set the trading volume to a minimum of $1 million. This means that there's already money in the token and it's not dead. I choose liquidity from $50,000. This ensures that the token won't crash on the first sale. I also set the age to 24 hours. Fresh projects are often the most interesting. Lastly, I sort by the 5-minute dynamics to see what's happening at the moment. Once everything is set, I click Apply, and the list of tokens updates. Now it only shows those that meet my criteria, and I can choose which ones to work with. Let's take a closer look at this list. It's divided into columns, and each one has its own significance. The first column shows the token price in dollars, meaning its current value. The second column displays the trading volume, indicating how much money has gone through the token in the last 24 hours. The third column shows the token's age, how many hours or days it has been in existence. I analyze this data and choose a token that appears active, for example, one with good volume and moderate growth. Now I click on a token and its page opens. On the left, you'll see a large chart. This is the heart of the token, displaying its current state. Above the chart are the time frame buttons: 1 second, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, and 1 hour. I select 5 minutes. It's easier to track price movements this way. On the chart, you'll see candlesticks. Green ones indicate a price increase, while red ones show a decline. Each candlestick represents 5 minutes of the token's life. Next to the time frame, you can choose the type of chart: lines, candles, or area. I prefer candles. They are more informative and visually clear. Further to the right, there's a toggle between price and market capitalization. I choose capitalization. This allows me to understand the token's significance, not just its dollar value. To the left of the chart is a toolbar that allows you to draw and analyze data. I click on the line. It's a trend tool that helps to understand the price movement direction. I can also select the Fibonacci tool to set levels, where the price might stall or reverse. There's a percentage button that shows how much the token has risen or fallen over a specific period. At the bottom of the chart is a timeline, running from left to right, allowing you to see how the price has changed. On the right is a value scale, which depends on the parameter you've selected, price or market capitalization. Now let's look to the right of the chart. Here you'll see the token ticker. Just below that are links to social media, the website, Twitter, and Telegram. I always check these links to ensure that the token actually exists. If there are no links or they seem suspicious, it might indicate a scam, and I prefer to avoid such a project. Next, below the chart are the token parameters. The first line shows the price in dollars, how much it's worth right now. The second line indicates liquidity, meaning the real money in circulation. The third line reflects the market capitalization, the total value of all tokens. The fourth line shows the price dynamics, over 1 hour, 6 hours, or a day. I usually look at the daily trend to understand the overall movement. The fifth line displays the number of buys and sells for the day, and the sixth shows the trading volume in dollars. I check to ensure that liquidity is at least a third of the capitalization. If there are more buys than sells, that's also a good sign. The token is in demand and likely to be interesting for trading. Now let's move down to the tabs below the chart. The first tab is Transactions. I open it and you see the information. The first column shows the time of the last transaction. The second column indicates the type of transaction, whether it's a buy or a sell. The third column shows the amount in dollars spent on the transaction. The fourth column displays the number of tokens bought or sold. The fifth column provides the transaction price, and the sixth column shows the wallet that conducted it. Buys are marked in green and sells are in red. If you click on the wallet, a window will appear on the right with its details: how much it bought, how much it sold, and the remaining balance. This gives an idea of who is trading the token and how. The next tab is Holders, which shows the number of people holding the token. If there are thousands, that's normal. But if one wallet owns almost the entire supply, it raises concerns. The third tab is a bubble map. illustrating the network of connections between wallets. I look at it to identify any suspicious activities. Finally, at the very bottom of the page, you'll find information about the token's creation date, for example, 8 hours ago. Next to it is the contract address, which looks like a string 7IPDW. I copy this address and compare it with the data on the token's official website to verify its authenticity and avoid fakes. To the right, there's an arrow. I click on it, and it redirects me to Solscan, where the entire history of the token can be viewed. Another arrow leads to liquidity pools, such as Radium or Meteora. I check where the main trading takes place to get a complete picture of the market and the token's activity. That's how Dex Screener allows you to view the market, find tokens, and understand where you can make a profit. It's not that difficult if you know what to look for. Friends, now you understand how to use Dex Screener step by step. Want more ideas and tips? Join our Telegram channel and trading chat. There's always fresh and useful information there. The link is in the description. Don't miss the chance. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to CryptoPump, give us a like, and don't forget to hit the bell icon. See you in the next video.